What's going on, people? Welcome to the LV Live show. Please hit that like, share, subscribe button. I appreciate everybody coming through rocking with your boy tonight. Tough loss for them boys against the King and the crew. 128 to 112. The Knicks lose. 5-game losing streak is finished. And we also lose OG Anunoby tonight, right? I will touch on that, but tough game for them boys. Tough game for them boys. Disc Rover. What's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through Rock with LV Live tonight on Dios. What's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through Rock with LV Live tonight. Big Task. What's going on, man? Appreciate you coming on Rock with LV Live tonight. Listen, guys, tough loss, man. Tough loss. Listen, this league is tough, man. This league is tough, and the King came in ready to go. Yeah, triple-double tonight, 33 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists. So, it was a tough game, man. Tough game. I thought tonight, I thought they came ready to go, the Lakers. I thought they wanted to send a clear message. I thought they came in with a plan defensively on how to stop us. We weren't one of the hottest teams in the league right now. I think, if I'm correct, I think we got like the only winning streak going on in the league right now. It was 5 games because everybody else is losing. So, the Lakers came in with a plan, man. They came in, you know what I mean? We beat a lot of great teams on this road, just this little winning streak we had, right? So I'm not upset, man. And I thought that the Lakers were a better team tonight. They came in locked and loaded. Guys, listen, they shot 19 for 40 from 3. 19 for 40, man. They were knocking down everything. They started off the game knocking down shots. Vibes, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through Rock with LV Live tonight. Tough loss for them boys, 128 to 112. Josh Hart, triple-double, 26 points, 13 rebounds, 11 assists. He came ready to go tonight. David Smith, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through Rock with LV Live tonight. Gravity, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through Rock with LV Live tonight. Tough loss for them boys, 128 to 112. Dun Rose, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through Rock with LV Live tonight. Tough loss. Listen, man, look. I know a lot of people are going to say, the whole Anthony Davis piece, he wasn't in tonight. So, how could the Knicks have lost this game? Listen, it happens, man. This league is tough, man. This league is no joke. They should have won this game. Yes, I understand that. I thought that we would win. I didn't think we would lose tonight, right? But the Lakers came in locked and loaded, man. You know what I'm saying? BQ from BK, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through Rock with LV Live tonight. Tough loss on the boys, 128 to 112. Knicks 100 GM. What's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through Rock with LV Live. Tough loss on the boys, 128 to 112. The captain, 17.7 assists. Here we go. Talk all that championship nonsense. Who talked championship this year? Who said championship? And how can we if we can't beat any? My man, we just went on a 5-game winning streak. We just beat a lot of top teams. You're going to lose some in this league. My man, do you think we're going to go undefeated? I just want to ask you, Knicks 100 GM, do you think we're going to go undefeated? You're going to lose in this league. This league is legit, man. You know what I'm saying? You're going to lose sometimes. This team has been playing really, really well. You have games like this, man. No excuse. Knicks 100 GM, man. Just Knicks, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through Rock with LV Live. Tough loss on the boys, 128 to 112. Knicks 100 GM. Let me ask you something. Is this really your name? Is this who you are? Big Task. He sounds like someone familiar, right? That might have changed his name and he's new on here. Is this who I think it is? Is this? Just Nick says, no excuses, LV. We play like Chiefs. Listen, guys, look, there is no excuses. We play bad tonight. We play bad tonight. We play bad. It happens. We had a 5-game winning streak. We beat a lot of good teams. We lost a tough one tonight. Should we have won? Yes, guys, perfect example, right? How good are the Rockets playing? Rockets playing really good, right? They lost to Brooklyn tonight. Brooklyn stinks. They lost to Brooklyn tonight. This is the league, man. Eric Green, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through Rock with LV live tonight. 128 to 112. Tough loss for them boys. Josh Hart, triple-double tonight, man. 26 points, 13 rebounds, 11 assists. You know what I mean? Like, and then also two guys, listen, man, they shot the lights out the ball, man. What they shoot, man? They were 19 for 40 from three. They shot almost 40% from three, 58% from the field. They could not, bro, they could not miss. They were making everything. They were making everything. You have games like that, man. You have games like that. It happens, man. You know what I mean? It's like that's why I'm not really even too upset tonight about the game. David Smith said Brunson on captain, but yeah, Brunson played like dog shit. Excuse me. He played bad tonight. Him and Cat played like straight hot garbage, man. Cat played really bad. This is probably his worst game. His numbers are disgusting. He just didn't play well tonight. Listen, I thought that our best players tonight was, of course, Josh Hart and OG Anunoby before he went down. Right, I'll touch on that in a minute. But I thought listen, man. Listen. You got to give the Lakers credit. I thought they came in here with a plan, and I thought that they had a plan and the Knicks didn't. You know what I mean? Like, you know, and I'm not. And this has nothing to do with anybody being tired or nothing like that. These guys have 2 days off. They were off when they last played Wednesday, right? So they were off Thursday and Friday, and basically all day today, right? So they got there to the Garden probably around like 5 or 6. So it was a late game, late start. So this is not, you know what I mean? This is what it is. And I thought the Lakers were locked in, man. But here's the thing, guys. With all that being said, the Knicks still had a chance to win the game. We were down by like 2 going into the fourth after Josh Hart hit that 3. So we were right there in striking distance and winning this game. It's just they were 19 for 40 from 3. They could not miss, man. They couldn't miss. They were making everything. And that's what happens sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I mean, BQ for BK said we got to give credit to the Lakers, man. Defensive scheme. Listen, I thought the Lakers' defensive scheme was fabulous tonight. I thought it was. You know what I'm saying? And so I just think that, you know, they just came in ready, man. They came in locked and loaded. I think they really, really wanted this game. And be honest with you, is there a possibility that the Knicks were reading their clippings? I think there's a possibility. We played contenders, man. Four straight contenders. And we blew their doors off. So you're going to have an off night. I will say this, though. I will say that I think the OG Anunoby injury had an impact on this team because that happened in the second quarter. And honestly, I didn't really care about the rest of the game. I just wanted to hear about what his report was going to be about his injury. As the game was going on, I was like, you know, if we win, we win. I don't really care. I want to make sure he's okay because we're going to need him. So when it came back about the foot sprain, I said, okay, he'll be out a couple of weeks, maybe a month. Who knows? But I was hoping it was nothing worse than that. But that for me was the biggest concern. And I thought that him going down really kind of hurt what we were going to see. He was playing really well. He was knocking down his threes. It looked like he was about to have a big night. Because, you know, before he went down, going into the, you know, in the second quarter, he had 13 points. You know, LeBron was having a hard time dealing with him because of his 3-point shot. He was really on offensively. I thought OG Anunoby was. So, that was like, you know, something I kind of was paying attention to. Now, that's really what I thought about after that for the rest of the game. I was kind of watching us play. You could just see that Brunson just didn't have it. Tim, what's going on, man? Long time no see, man. Hope all is well with you. Harlem Bronx all day, man. Tough loss for the boys, 128 to 112. Josh Hart, 26 points, 13 rebounds, 11 assists. So that was my biggest thing. But Josh Hart played really well tonight, man. Really, really well, didn't he? He played really, really, really well. he's like, his game is like being taken to the next level, man. It really, really is. I mean, you got to really give credit to him and how well he's been playing, man. I mean, he's been really playing like kind of like out of his mind as of late. Look at these numbers, man. 26, 13, and 11, man. I mean, you really got to give credit to him and how well, but I think this team allows him to do the things that he wants to do. Like even tonight, like, certain guys didn't have it offensively. I thought that he was able to bring it in many different aspects, but because of how good our team is, it really gives him the flexibility to play his game to the best of his ability. And of course, playing for a guy like Tibbs, you're able to really just play your game. It's kind of like the same thing I told Jeff Teague said. He just lets you play. And so that's what I think Josh Hart has been able to do as of late. Tim said Brunson and Cat look like, yeah, they did. Yeah, big time. Big time, Tim. And here's the thing, guys. That's a great point by Tim. You're not going to win games if your star players aren't playing right well. Like that's just not going to happen. You know what I'm saying? So, I think that's basically what I saw tonight. So they just didn't play well, man. They just didn't play well. And it happens in this league. And it happens. So I'm not even going to destroy this team for that. This Rovers is still refusing to make Cat get surgery on that thumb. Yeah, man, I don't know now if they're going to do it because of OG Anunoby's injury. I don't know about that now. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that we're going to have to be mindful of. But it's weird, man. I'm not even too upset about this loss. Like, I'm really not. It doesn't bother me like that. It really does. I know a lot of people are upset. Like, this is a game we should win. Yeah, but I think I'm not upset by the loss because I understand how good this league is and how tough this league is. That's number one. Number two, I think that my expectations aren't championship this year. Like, I know we're like a year or two away. So my expectations aren't championship. Like, my expectations are Eastern Conference Finals, right? That's what I'm thinking about. So I know along the journey, we're going to have games like this. We are, because we're just not ready yet. I've said this before. Right? I said we're not ready yet. So having mental lapses like this is going to happen. Now, when you're a legit team, you're ready and you kind of know who your team is and you learned about each other, you're going to blow out a team like this because you're going to know how to take care of business. But when you're still developing as a squad, as a crew, you're going to have moments to where, you may not be at your best all the time. You're just not, because you're still learning about each other. So I think this is a growing point for this team. They played really great against top competition all week. They won 5 in a row. They lost to a LeBron James team that was really, really focused on coming in here and beating one of the best teams in the league, which is us. And it happens. It happens. And I think that that's how I look at it. I don't look at it like anything else but that. Right? So now, right, let's get to the OG Anunoby thing. What was the first thing you guys thought when you saw the injury happen? What did you guys think? What was the first thing you thought? I thought he strained his calf. I didn't think it was an Achilles because he was able to walk off. I thought he strained his calf. And I said, okay, if he strained his calf, he's going to be out for a good month and a half, maybe 2 months. Because, no calf injuries, it's been like going all around the league. Everyone's been getting these injuries. So that's very, very similar to, you get a hamstring when you pull your calf. So that's what I thought initially. But then they said he sprained his foot. So I'm like, okay, see, that could take a minute too. But guys, this is eerily similar to what happened last year, right? Didn't he get injured around the same time last year? It was in January, right? When he hurt his elbow. And he went to go get the elbow cleaned out, right? Because he had a bone spur or something like that. Remember? He was out for months. He didn't come back maybe until like a couple weeks before the playoffs. So this is a guy that we've all known this, guys, that he's eventually going to get hurt. I mean, this is just what it is with him. But I don't know how long it's going to be for this foot sprain, right? What does that look like, right? Tibbs did say that X-rays were negative, so we got to see. Actually, let me bring that up. Let me bring up Tibbs right now. Move this out of here. Move from studio. All right, cool. Let me bring up Tibbs here, man. See what Tibbs said. All right, here's Tibbs, guys. Let me get this here so we can hear what Tibbs has to say.
The bench area, was he considered there?
Yeah, I haven't talked to medical yet. I just, they just said he wouldn't be coming back. He's got a sprained foot.
Did he undergo X-rays?
Yes, they were negative.
Going to go for an MRI?
I don't know that.
If you, it looked like he came out of the game in the second quarter. I know he didn't play the last 6 minutes of the second, but I think he had left the bench area. Was he concerned about something before? And you called the timeout pretty quickly in the third. Was that?
Yeah, well, just when he went down, but he went to get checked for something, at the end of the half.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, he went to get checked for his foot?
I'm not sure. Yeah, I know he went back. Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Coach.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys see that, right? So look, man, I mean, that's basically it. I mean, Tibbs said it was negative. So, I mean, there's nothing, I mean, we could really kind of, the X-rays were negative. MRI is not sure about. So we got to see, man. We got to see. I mean, but we all knew this was coming with him, man. We all kind of knew this, right? And I think that's why a lot of people were kind of concerned with the whole, getting the bench ready. Right? So that's why people were saying what they were saying, because people knew that there was eventually, just because the 82-game season, guys get hurt. So this is why they wanted certain guys developed and stuff like that. And because they knew a guy like OG was going to get hurt, man. They knew this was coming. They knew this was coming. They knew this was coming. This Grover says he most likely landed wrong when he was setting up his feet. Yeah, man. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't really. I mean, that's a good point. Man, I'm not sure, man. I'm thinking about I'm thinking about it. That's why I'm not saying anything. Kind of, but I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know. This is ill, because this is what we've kind of known about him, right? He goes, Tim, right? Tim says OG is injury prone. This is the only thing that bothers me with him. He can't stay healthy. Then again, we have to blame Tibbs for playing our starters in those minutes. You know what's ill, Tim? You're valid and everything, but I can't really say that with the Tibbs with the minutes piece, because we had a couple of days off. I do think you're right about the injury prone piece, though, Tim. I mean, but I think that this was the issue with people saying that. What people was kind of talking about, the whole play these guys, play like a lot of dudes, because you want to prepare just in case something like this happens. So you trust putting in a guy like Shaman. You trust putting in a guy like Dadier. You trust these guys. So I think that's the big thing here, right? You want to be able to kind of believe and trust in certain players to know that, all right, guys are going to be ready to go as certain guys go down. And I think the development of the bench is the main issue as to why people, were thinking about that development of the bench, because they knew a guy like OG is going to wind up eventually going down. His history has proven that with him, right? He's not an Iron Man. That's just not who he is. David Smith said, campaign only played 5 minutes tonight. That's crazy. Yeah, I kind of thought he should have came in. I think Tibbs was trying to really ride his starters or Brunson because remember they had 2 days off, so I think he was trying to really push and trying to finish out strong with those guys. David Smith. That's what I got from it. But I think campaign should have played a little bit more than that. This Grover says we need 14 more shots tonight and shot 3 less. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Three fewer. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yo, listen, man. Look, the reality is that they made almost. What'd they go? 19 for 40, right? Let me see the number, man. Let me see the number real quick. Yeah, I think they went 19 for 40 tonight, man. Yeah, 19 for 40. Almost went 20 for 40 from 3. I think they're still making threes. They didn't miss nothing. Nothing. They made everything. And sometimes when a team is smoking hot like that, man, you just gotta just tip your cap, man. You just gotta do that because that's basically what it was tonight. I didn't see anything in the Knicks that did wrong. The one thing I will say though, this Grover, right, and this is everybody else out here too. Yo, man, they gotta stop with this drop, man. Cat is leaving so many dudes wide open with 3. He's dropping everything. And I'm like, and it's not even a matter of like what your coaches are telling you. It's just being smart. Like, if you know these guys are knocking down threes like this, Cat, you can't drop. You got to get up on them. And I'm not saying get up on them to where they blow past you. Get up on them enough. Show with your hands. Show up like this. Don't just kind of back up and just be like this, like, oh, I don't know what to do. Like, it's like they boneheaded stuff. I'm like, Cat, you got to show, man. You got to show. You got to put your hand up. You got to show. Do something. But if you just, he's dropping in everything. He was dropping one time on LeBron James. Like, what are you doing, man? Why are you giving him a wide open 3? Cat, you're gonna have to contest. You got to contest the shot. You can't just. But I think that's how he's being coached, man. I just don't. Tim said, is it me or does Cat look like that hand can really be bothering him, which can really be a problem? Yeah, it is bothering him, Tim. It is bothering him, Tim. It is. David Smith said, why were they not having Cat drive to the basket constantly to draw fouls and go to the line? Exploit the mismatch. Yeah, man, that was weird too. Once again, it just seemed like they were a little off tonight, David Smith. I don't know if they came in fully focused. And that's why I said earlier that I think they might have been reading their clippings. They realized AD was out, and so they came in not really focused, whereas the Lakers were locked in. The Lakers were laser focused tonight, man, about tonight's matchup. BQ from BK said he's dropping and keeping his hands down by his side. Yeah, man, I don't understand. He's not even showing. He's got to do that. David Smith said, Cat's injured. What Brunson's excuses for being lousy tonight? Nah, man, no excuses for him tonight. He's played bad. That's it. Ain't no excuses for him, David Smith. He just played bad. That is it. Cat draw fouls? Yeah, man. Yes. Knicks 100 GM said, let me ask you something. Is this not exactly what we've seen all year? Oh, it's okay. This is Tim. Yeah, man. I mean, listen, look. How far do you think we're going to go? Does anybody think we're going to win a championship this year? I don't think so. So that's why I'm okay with things like this. Like, I'm not, you know what I mean? It's a tough year, man. Look, Boston's had tough nights too, guys. This is what happens in this league. I just said it. The Rockets lost to the Nets tonight. The Rockets, they're the number 2 best team in the West. They've been smoking everybody. They lost to Brooklyn tonight. So it happens in this league, man. You know what I mean? So I think that's where we got to kind of like look at that. You know what I'm saying? Big Task says Brunson cannot go 0 for 2 from 3. Yo, big task, man. You know it's ill. I thought he had an off night, Big Taz. He didn't seem like himself. He kept driving left too. I don't know what was going on with him in his head. Like he just and when a game goes, sometimes, right, when you're kind of having a tough time getting refocused, I'll say. It's hard to kind of turn it on and turn it off, man. It really is. David Smith, you said the Rockets were resting people tonight? They were? You know that for a fact, or you're not? Like, what happened? Like, were they really resting people? He said yes. Sengun was out. Oh, see, they getting ready for the Knicks on Monday, man. Yo, man, we are. Lionel Modus, man, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through Rocking with LV live tonight. Tough loss to the boys, 128 to 112. See, David Smith, I love that you said that. We are the team now, man. We're not ready yet, but people respect us around the league, man. They know they got to get their boys ready to play against us, man, because we're smoking teams. So tonight was just a tough night. Lionel Mona said JB and Cat cold tonight, not winning. Agreed. That's perfectly said. You know, if your top guns aren't cooking at all, you know. Knicks 100 Jam said, "Where was Bridges, LV?" Yo, he had an off night, man. Ain't he so special? He had an off night, man. You can't. I'm curious, Knicks 100 Jam. Are you not allowed to have off nights in this league? You have to be. I mean, I never knew. I mean, last I remember, Bridges is not Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? He's a good role player. I think he's really, really good player, but he's gonna have an off night sometimes. He's gonna have that. Brunson played like straight dogs, and so did Cat. Those are our top guns. They had an off night. It happens, man. Well, Cat, Bridges, and Brunson. I just said that. BQ from BK. Van Fleet left the game early with an ankle injury. Okay. David Smith said it's Saturday night and NBA lots of teams rest players. Yeah, man, but I do think David Smith. I do think they're doing that on purpose. I do think they do. I think he knows. You know what I'm saying? You know who they got coming in Monday night. You know what I'm saying? That this is a big game for them. You know, because they're playing against one of the top teams, you know, in the league, and us. And this is what it is, right? This is what happens when you assemble a team. You know, you want teams to fear you. You want teams to play their best and have their best teams go against you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I think that's basically what happened. You know, most teams are going to have their best teams ready to go. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna play around with it. You know what I'm saying? If that makes any sense. So if they have an opportunity to, you know what I'm saying? They have an opportunity to rest their guys, man, and play against you, they're going to do so. And so that's just for me, that's just what I think. Tim says the real reason start in the playoffs. I don't care about the regular season. The question is, will Tibbs get us to the Eastern Conference Finals or Finals with his coaching staff? Okay. I agree with that, Tim. I agree with that. I agree with that, Tim. I agree with that. David Smith said, hopefully OG Anunoby's okay because he's a major piece. Yo, listen, David, man, agreed, man, but then he's got a sprained foot, man. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes, and that's not even a broken bone. So they said the x-rays came back negative. He didn't do an MRI, so they don't know if he, tore something or whatever in his foot or whatever. So he just has a sprained foot. So guys, look it up for me. Everybody look it up for me. How long could you be out with a sprained foot? I think it's a month. I think he's going to be out for a month. The whole month of February, I think he's out. I don't think he's coming back until mid-March. I'm just being honest. This is typical this guy. I'm just being honest. My man Tim said 6 to 8 weeks. Look at that, Tim. So Tim, what does that set you up for, right? So 6 to 8 weeks. How many weeks in a month? 4, right? So that looks like 2 months. So it looks like he's going to probably be out 2 months, Tim. He's going to take he's not coming back. He's not like a warrior. Like Josh Hart will be back in a week. That's not this guy. Tasha O'Neal, man, I appreciate you coming through, rocking with LV Live and my crew tonight. Tough Loss and the Boys 128 to 112. If it's your first time coming through, rocking with me and my crew, man, please subscribe to my channel, man. But I appreciate you coming through, rocking with me and my crew tonight. Tasha says, dude, y'all can't make all excuses in the world. Cat is scared of LBJ. Tasha said, Cat is scared of the king. I don't know about that, but Cat didn't look like himself tonight. He didn't. He didn't look like himself at all. Come on, let's actually. With that being said, let's listen to the Big Cat, man. Let's see what the Big Cat has to say about tonight. Go to the screen here. 1 second, guys. Get all this together so we can get the Big Cat in here.
OG obviously very important to what you guys do. What do you think when you see OG obviously very important to what you guys do? What do you think when you see him go down like that?
It's obviously scary. Just he's just always, you care for so much for these guys, and you care for so much for each other. You never want to see that happen to one of your brothers. So obviously, it's not obviously something you want to see.
You went over to him. Did he say anything?
I'm not talking about that. I'm just happy. I'm just trying to make sure that he's in good spirits and everything's going well.
I'm glad Cat said what he said, man. I'm not talking about that. You know what I'm saying? It's really quiet over. You couldn't really hear it. Disc Rover. You couldn't really hear it. But thumbs up or thumbs down and let me know, Disc Rover. Could you guys couldn't really hear it, what Cat was saying? Yeah, it was really quiet. Can't hear it. All right, let me try again, man. Let me see what's going on here.
For these guys, and you care for so much for each other,
OG obviously very important to what you guys do. What do you think when you see him go down like that?
It's obviously scary. Just he's just always, you care for so much for these guys, and you care for so much for each other. You you never want to see that happen to one of your brothers. So obviously, it's not obviously something you want to see.
You went over to him. Did he say anything?
I'm not talking about that. I'm just happy. I'm just trying to make sure that he's in good spirits and everything's going well.
See, I kind of like what Kat said, like, because these guys are trying to get information out of him. Like, he's going to tell what OG, Gravity. I appreciate that. All right, good. So we're good. Everybody heard it. All right. Like, he's worried about OG. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, OG was hurt. He's like, did he say anything to you? I mean, what is Cat? Cat's not going to tell you what OG said. What do you think Cat's going to say? Oh, he said ow. Like, what is he going to say? Like, he's not going to tell you what the guy said. He obviously is in a lot of excuse me. He's obviously in a lot of pain. Tim said the big cat looked like a little kitten tonight against the Lakers, which is unacceptable. Yeah, he got to play better, man. He got to play better. Lionel says, with the trade deadline coming, who out there the Knicks should go for reinforcements? Yo, Lionel says, who would we trade for? Like, Lionel, I don't know, man. I don't know if we make any moves now. I don't know because they said Mitch is right around the corner. They said Mitch is doing contact now, light contact, like. So I think Mitch is right there. So do you? I think that if anything, they'll probably trade Sims, but I don't even know now if they do that because with OG's injury. Well, OG's injury, you got to, you know what I'm saying? I mean, what are you going to really be able to get for Sims? And then you're going to need a backup center because now you have Precious playing the 4. Precious is going to start now. So you need a backup big for Towns. Who's the big? It's Sims until Mitch comes back. So that's what I'm saying. This is going to be kind of ill, man. This is going to be an ill time right now. BQ from BK says, LV Cat struggles when he has big wings on him. Drew Holiday, Jalen Williams, and tonight, Akamura. What do you think? Yeah, man, I agree. I agree, but you know what? BQ, I think it's up to the team to really help establish Cat. I think it's up to the team to really kind of like to help him out with that. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be like, all right, I'm not going to go away from him. If you notice there's a smaller person on him, you got to feed him, and you got to feed him in that behind and let him get busy. A couple of times too, I thought he could finish. He was just missing bunnies, man. In the first half, especially, he was missing bunnies. Like he was missing a lot of shots that he usually makes. Like he had one perfect move right in the paint, right in the bar. He was getting busy. He had the hook shot. He missed it. That's what I'm saying. I just think he had an off night, man, because he was missing like gimmies. He just seemed like off a little bit. This Grover said in the alternate universe, Tibbs plays the Big Mermaid to back up. Yo, he does, man, but that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. And now with OG Anunoby being down, he's really gonna kind of really lean into Precious and Sims and guys that he trusts. I mean, this is Fitch's Tibbs, man. It's funny because I'm seeing all these interviews here. I'm looking at these interviews, right? And all everyone's talking about is OG. That's it. Like even Brunson here. Like I'm gonna play the Brunson one for you. But everyone. Slim Boggs, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through Rock with LV live tonight. Tough loss for the boys, 128 to 112. Josh Hart, man, triple double, 26 point, 13 rebounds, 11 assists. All right, hold on. Let me pull this up and get the levels right for you guys.
OG is obviously very important to what you guys do. Just wanted that loss if he has to miss some time.
Obviously playing for the best, but I know as much as you guys know right now, and obviously he's huge for our team. So just we're gonna pray for that.
Chance to talk to him, or is he gone?
I haven't had a chance to talk to him.
When you see those kind of non-contact injuries, though, those tough to see him limp off like that.
Yeah, it's always tough to see something like that, especially a teammate. Somebody means a lot to you and to your team. And so, like I said, we're praying for him and just wait to see what we hear.
OG is obviously very important to what you guys do. Just remember that.
Yeah, man. They're not even, listen, guys. It's ill. They're not even talking about the game, man. They're not even talking about the game. Everything is about OG Anunoby, man. That's how everyone's like petrified right now. No one's even talking about the game. No one cares. Everyone is talking about OG Anunoby. That's all the questions. Tim says, I really don't think we should make a trade. We got players in the G League that can help us. I seen that boy McCullough play the other night. He got game and attacks the basket aggressively. Agreed, Tim. I do think we got players, man. I've always felt that way. I think the discussion here was that, you know, Tibbs got to develop these guys. I mean, that was always the discussion and the conversation about this team and exactly what we look like. You know what I'm saying? David Smith said, this team would be so much better with a smart, young, modern NBA coach. I don't know so much better. I mean, I think we're good, man. I think we're good. Yes, David Smith. There are things that Tibbs needs to do to change. I agree. But we can't, take away how well he's done. Like, he's done a good job with this team. I just think that at this point, he's it's forcing his hand because he's gonna have to play guys now because we don't know how long OG Anunoby's gonna be out. And if it's what Tim put up there, 6 to 8 weeks, it's gonna be 8 weeks. Like, trust and believe it ain't gonna be 6. It's not gonna be 5. It's gonna be 8 weeks, right? So it's gonna take him some time to get back. It feels like this is like his elbow all over again. That's what this feels like. Knicks 100 Jim said the Sixers got Yaseli and he's playing good. Why on earth would they trade for him for Sims? Agreed. David Smith said, I am worried about the playoffs with Tibbs, not so much the regular season. Why are you worried about the playoffs? We played good in the playoffs last year. Why are you so worried about the playoffs? You feel like he's not going to be able to make the right decisions? Listen, guys, I thought we were solid tonight. Our stars didn't play well, and we still had a chance to win the game. Think about that. Brunson and Towns did not play well, and we still had a chance to win. Going into the fourth, we were down by 2, 91 to 89, and we did not play great at all. So that's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So even with us playing bad, we still had a chance to win. So that's why I'm not too upset about this loss. This Rover said, if OG gonna be out 6 weeks, what will make Cat fix his thumb too? I don't know, this Grover, because then now we got 2 top guns out, right? You can't have too much of your firepower out because, you know what I'm saying? Time for Tibbs to really open up the rotation. He has no choice now, this Grover. He has no choice. He's going to have to open up the rotation. David Smith said his losing career playoff record. Okay, I see you. Yeah, man. Listen, man. This is the best team he's had. I've said it before since that Derrick Rose team. So now he's going to have to really show and prove, that he can win some big games because he's got really, really talented players. No, LV, we was out of the game most of the game. No, we weren't, man. No, we weren't. No, we weren't. Did you not watch tonight's game? I did watch tonight's game, man. We weren't. When did they get the biggest lead in the game? Wasn't it like mid-fourth? They were up by 10. That was the most they went up. The game was constantly back and forth, meaning they would be up by 4, be up by 5. Then we would cut the lead to 2. There was a time in I believe it was the third quarter where it was like 66-66. Like it was like that the whole night. I'm not saying we took the lead. I'm not saying, but what I'm saying is that we were in striking distance and we couldn't throw the ball in the river. Like, so we were still in striking distance. So imagine if our 2 top guns came to play tonight. We probably would have pulled out this win. But Brunson and Cat play like straight dog shit. We know that already. That's all I'm saying. Lionel Mona said we just couldn't defend the 3. That's why we lost. Agreed. Come on, man. They were making everything. Lakers wanted it more than us, but I agreed, man. Agreed. David Smith, I said that. They wanted it more. They just did. Tasha O'Neal says, y'all can make all the excuses for the New York Cat is scared of LB. You said that already. Yeah, I got you. You said that already. David Smith said LeBron was dunking on us like it was an all-star game. Where is the pride, yo, man? They can't nobody check him, man. Come on, he's the second greatest player of all time, but next to behind Jordan. He's 6'8", he's a freight train. I mean, he's unguardable, man. He's a hard check, man. He's a hard check. So Josh, the best person we had to defend him was out with a sprained foot. Tim said, well, Leon is our president. I wouldn't put anything past him to do the unthinkable and trade a player on our team who we wouldn't expect to trade. Agreed. Foul the heck out of him. Yo, man, them dudes ain't going to do that, man. These guys got a lot of respect for LeBron, man. They're not going to do that. They're not there to try to hurt him. Trainisha Garrett. Appreciate you coming through rocking with LV Live tonight and my LV Live crew. Tough loss on the boys 128-112. Josh Hart, triple-double. I see it's my first time seeing you come through and rocking with me on my channel, man. If you can, please subscribe to the channel. But I do appreciate you coming through rocking with me and my crew tonight. AD trade to the Mavs, real? Anthony Davis? Nah. They're not trading him. LeBron ain't going to let that happen, man. Ain't no way LeBron going to let that happen. Lakers in the playoff push. What are they? Anybody look right now? Where are they ranked? Aren't they like six in the West or something like that? They right there. So ain't no way he going to the Mavs. Plus he just got hurt. Look at Big Taz. Big Taz and McBride might get traded. Big Taz, he get traded. Who he getting traded for though, Big Taz? Who he getting traded for? What move they gonna make? Tip says Leon wants a ring, and all moves he's making is setting up for that to be a reality. Agreed. Yeah, we got to see, man. We got to see. It's gonna be ill. This Grover said Dante immediately rips off the foot. Cash as soon as he steps off the plane LaGuardia. Yo, word up, right? Big task. We said it, right? He tanking out there. He don't want to be out there, man. He want to be with his crew, man. So what they do, they trade. How they get Dante over here, man? They're not going to be able to get Dante. How they get Dante over here? Coach, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through Rock with LV Live tonight. Tough loss on the boys, 128-112 to the King. Dante coming back, man. Gravity says they're trading AD to the Lakers for Luka along with others. Yeah, right. That's come on, you guys got to stop with the fake news because that's not happening. Because what's Luka out? Luka got the calf issue, right? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a second. Hold up. Wait a minute. Yo, does the Lakers really trading Anthony Davis? Okay, wait a second. Wait. Hold up. Okay, hold. Give LV a second here, people. Give LV a second right here. Just give me a second, my team, my crew. Give me 1 second. Give me a second, people. Give me a second. 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 Yo, that's Per Shams, everybody. Per Shams. Per Shams. You guys are hearing it first right now. LV Live, we rocking. Blockbuster deal just happened. Let me share it. Let me share the screen with my LV Live crew. Blockbuster deal right now. Per Shams. 15 minutes ago. $15 minutes ago. You guys see it right there. Hold up. Yo, man. Breaking. Dallas Mavericks are trading Luka Doncic, Kleber, and Markieff Morris to the Lakers for Anthony Davis, Max Christie, a 2029 first-round pick. Sources tell 3-team deal that includes Utah. What? What? Yo. Why would they do that? The Lakers need a big. Is there a big in the trade? Hold on, let me go back. Is there a big in the trade? Max Kleber. How big is Max Kleber? What is he, about 6'10"? We doing this live, LV Live show. How big is Max Kleber? Max Kleber, I think, is about 6'10". He's 6'10". He's 6'10". Yo, this is crazy, man. Yo, why would they do it? Why would they do that deal? For Luka? Why? This makes the Lakers worse This makes Dallas even better. This makes Dallas even better. And you know why, right? Everything goes back to what happened in that finals last year. And Luka got exposed. Luka got exposed. This is what that means. Luka coach says you have to trade James now. Yo, but why would they do that? Why would they do that? This doesn't make any sense. This sounds more like to me a Dallas move than a Lakers move. LeBron wouldn't agree to that because he needs a big. Luka's the same player as him. So why would that happen? This sounds like Dallas made that move. This sounds like Dallas made that move, and Dallas said, yo, man, we tired of this guy. He doesn't play any defense. He's a ball hog. We already got a ball-dominant guard in Kyrie Irving. Yo, Dallas is going to be dangerous now, man. Dallas is going to be dangerous because, look, they still got P.J. Washington. They still got who's the other big they got over there? The kid they got from Washington. But what's the other big they got? I forget the kid's name. They still got Grimes. Yo, they got a lot of pieces, man. And now they got Anthony Davis in the middle. Yo, Dallas is going to be dangerous, man. Dallas is going to be dangerous because now they're big. They're big, and they got this guy coming back. Look at this. Kyrie and KD is going to be a problem. Yo, AD, I'm telling you, man. Knicks are going to say Dallas is going to flip Davis to the Bulls. Why would they do that? For what? They got a Hall of Famer, man. They trying to make that push for the championship. Knicks on the GM get for the Bulls for who? For Zach LaVine? Who the Bulls got? Nah, man. They making a push. They trying to get the ring, man. They was in the finals last year. This sounds like Dallas. This sounds like Dallas was tired of Luka, and they knew their ceiling was but so big. That's what this sounds like. And they needed some bigs and some wings to match up with OKC and to match up with Boston. Slim Barks and LeBron is out of here. It's not this year, next year. This will be Bron's last year in LA. Yeah, he's gone, man. That's a crazy move. I don't know why they did that. But you know what? I'm not surprised that they did this because they probably know LeBron's leaving. They probably know LeBron's done. That's probably why they did this. Yo, this is crazy, man. Yo, Dallas is going to be legit, man. Yo, Dallas might win it, man. Dallas might win it. Yo, look at the bigs they got. And then remember also too, they got the kid from the Pelicans that come off the bench. What's the kid, Marshall? He's big too, man. He's legit. David Smith said, why do people so down on Luka? 30 points a game scoring, only 25 years. Yo, David Smith, he don't play no D, man. He don't play no defense, man. David Smith, when you get in the playoffs, man, you got to be able to lock in. He got exposed last year in the playoffs. Exposed. These guys are trying to win a championship, man. They're not, you know what I'm saying? They got a crew over there. They got a squad. That's why. That's why I'm not surprised that they did this. But what they put up is they said, yo, we want this. And they probably know LeBron's on his way out of there, and they need another ball-dominant guy to run the show out there, and that's why they made the deal for Luka. They knew they reached their ceiling. They already got Kyrie, man. And Kyrie's still young. I mean, not still young, but you know what I'm saying? He probably got what? Kyrie probably has what? Maybe 4 or 5 years left? So they're trying to make that push now. Yo, Dallas is going to be legit, man. Gafford is the big man. Gafford. They got Gafford. They got PJ Washington. They got Anthony Davis. They got that kid Marshall. They got Grimes. They got Kyrie Irving. Dallas is gonna be a problem, man. Oh, and they got Clay, right? They got Clay. I saw Clay got benched the other night too. They still got Klay Thompson. Simbarks and Bronny out of here too. Yeah, he gone. He gone. This Grover said, yeah, neither do we. Yeah, neither do we, though. And we love our guys, yeah. Breaking news. Giannis to New York in exchange for Sims and Mitch. This Grover, man. We wish, right? We wish. That's never going to happen. Never going to happen. This is big time, man. This is huge. This is what the Mavericks said. This is what Shams just said 50 seconds ago. Mavericks approach to Lakers recently and offered Luka Doncic, sources tell ESPN. Lakers brass met and believe that the 25-year-old Doncic has the ability to be the face of the franchise for the next decade while giving Anthony Davis a win-now move in Dallas. See that? Said he wanted him to be the face. Slim Bark said, yeah, Dallas front is serious now. Davis can play the forward. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. That's what he wanted. He wanted to play with a big. Trainisha Garrett said, I told you the trade wasn't false. Hey, listen, Trainisha, I didn't know, man. You came through rocking with me and my crew. He popped on my channel and said, boom, LV, take a look at this. So I appreciate you for that. I hope you subscribe to the channel, man. I appreciate those gems right there you just dropped, man. Coming through rocking with me and my crew, man. Big. David Smith said Doncic told Dallas the NBA Finals. That's but David Smith, he took them there, but they only reached their ceiling. They're not going no higher than that, man. Because he don't play on defense. You got to defend when you get in the playoffs, man. You got to defend. All he does is cry. If he don't get no calls, he start crying. But Dallas is in a win now mode. See what Shams just wrote, right? 50 seconds ago, about a minute ago. Knicks on the Jets said, find out how much more time Davis has on his contract, LV. Knicks on the Jets. Kyrie plays defense. Listen, no, he doesn't. But you can't have two of your top guards. Listen, my man, you can't have two of the top guys at the top of the key, right? Not playing, not defending. You got Grimes next to Kyrie now that Grimes defends. So that's perfect. They need another legit big that they can go down and they have size, they have wing, they have athleticism. PJ Washington's about 6'9", 6'10". He can guard on the wing. Gafford is 6'11". He can guard. Davis, 6'11", almost 7 feet. He can guard. The kid Marshall comes as Najee Marshall. I think that's his name, right? He's coming to the bench. He's big. He's about 6'7", 6'8". He can guard. They're legit now, man. Legit. I think they're the favorites coming out the West now. They're the favorite because they're big, man. They're big. And there's one thing you can't coach is size. This is huge, man. This is huge. Huge. Dallas' problem last year is they only had 2 scorers. Agreed. But now they got guys that can defend too, man. Guys, look at how much it changed everything when Dallas got Gafford and PJ Washington. Look what it did for the team. Now you're getting one of the premier bigs in this league. He's going to be a Hall of Famer. And you put him down there with Dallas, where he's got a whole bunch of bigs and wings that could defend. He's going to go berserk down there with Kyrie, man. Berserk. Look at Coach. Luka's a poor, homeless man's version of Larry Legend. Now, don't even put him in the same category, man. Larry was different, man. Larry was different. And he defended. He played D, man. This Grover says, how funny would it be, though, if the Mavs end up with a first-round exit this season? Yo, it would be funny, man, but I doubt it. They're stacked right now, man. They're stacked with this move. This is huge. Huge. Luka's reached his ceiling, man. Because listen, guys, look, as you guys know, right? When you get to this league and you start winning and you start getting to the upper echelon, right? And you get to the playoffs and you get to the finals and all this other stuff, you got to play defense. You got to be able to defend. You got to be able to lock in. You got to be able to stop the other team and you be able to score. You can't just score it. Luka don't play no defense. That's his biggest problem. He plays no D. So with that being said, Dallas understands we want to win now. So we need guys that could defend, could knock down shots, because they're thinking like, yo, like win now, get to the finals, get back, beat Boston, beat OKC, maybe beat the Knicks, whomever. That's how they're thinking. They already got Kyrie, man. They don't need Luka. They don't need another ball dominant guy that doesn't play defense. They don't need that. So the Bucks said Braun okayed the trade. Either he snaked AD or he knows this is his last year, hence the time off Bronny and the cameras for his documentary. Ooh, look at Slim Boggs dropping jewels. Coach said, no, it's said poor and homeless. Agreed. Agreed, sir. David Smith said, am I the only one who likes to move for the Lakers, I guess? Yeah, I mean, he's 25. I mean, listen, Luka's a good ball player. He is, but you're going to have to put a lot of things around to protect him, David Smith, because you got to, Dallas knows who he is. He's reached his ceiling. So they know what he can do offensively, but you know the type of team you got to build around him. But if you got a guy very similar to him in Kyrie, they kind of like cancel each other out. So you're going to need somebody next to Kyrie that can defend, can knock down shots. You have a big wing out there. So you can play Gafford. Listen, you can play Gafford, Anthony Davis, and PJ Washington together with Grimes and Kyrie. That's official lineup. Because Anthony Davis can guard a 4, PJ Washington can guard a 3. So they're big on the front line. They're going to be a problem, my man. They're going to be a problem, boss. They're going to be a problem. So I don't know. I don't know, man. This is gonna be ill. This is a big time move for them, man. Huge for them. All right, guys. So listen, before I get up out of here, right? Because I'm about to rock. Listen, is OG Anunoby gonna be out the whole eight weeks? What do you guys think? You guys think 2 months? If he's out for 2 months, how far do we drop in the standings? Do we go from number 3 to number 6? How far do we go in the standings, man? Because that's what the concern is right now. Can we hold the ship together until OG Anunoby comes back? Can we hold the ship together? Because it's going to be tough matching up. Fantastic. We dropped to the 6th seed. Look at that. Wow, look at Knicks 100 GM said we go to the 7th. This River said I think we could hold on to the 3rd. Okay. Coach, where you been, man? He said, wait, what happened to OG? Your coach, he sprained his foot tonight, man. And when was it? The 3rd quarter? 3rd quarter, he sprained his foot. He walked off, he limped off the court, man. So he's going to be out for a minute. Coach. Coach said he was working. Yeah, getting that cheese. I see you. I see you, Coach. Yeah, he sprained his foot, Coach. Knicks 100 GM said, we just saw this last year and Brunson was losing all them games. Brunson was losing all them games. What are you talking about? Losing all what games? Yeah. Correction, guys. Weren't we the number 2 seed last year in the playoffs? Weren't we the number 2 seed? With all those injuries? With Randall being out for the year and OG Anunoby being out, weren't we the number 2 seed? Brunson was losing every game. OG wasn't playing. Yo, man. Next time on the GM, man, what's your real name, man? Big Taz. Big Taz. Who's this, man? Is this who I think it is? Did you change your name, man? MBIC. Is that you? Big Taz. Is that him? MBIC. Is that you? Is that you? Are you coming in here? Yo, no, Knicks 100 GM, man, you got to answer me, brother. Is that who this is? Coach said, no, it's not. Coach said, no, it's not. Brunson was not winning no games without OG. What? My man. Oh, man. Did we watch the same team last year? Did we watch the same team? Did we watch the same team? Did you see what Brunson was doing when both of those guys were done? We were the number 2 team in the East, man. We were the number 2 team in the East. Brunson was top 5 in MVP last year. What are we talking about, man? We know how important OG is. I am, but you're making it seem like Brunson did nothing without OG. The Scribble says, LV, I don't think he watches the games. Listen. He said, you're not listening, LV. Yo, I am listening, man. I am listening. You're saying Brunson wasn't nothing without this guy. Was not winning no games without OG. You say he wasn't winning no games. I remember distinctly OG was out for months last year. In January, February, like he was out. Without OG, we was losing. Yo. He was scoring, but we was losing. Yo, my man. Okay, so can I ask you something? Just help me understand. If we were losing so much, right, based on what you're saying, how did we still want to be a number 2 team in the East last year in the playoffs? I know he came back with a couple more weeks left, but is that what you're saying? You're saying he came back in those couple of weeks, we just went crazy? Tim said, I heard rumors Brunson for Curry. What do you think of that, LV? Not happening. Not happening. This is Tim. This is deeper than Tim. This is deeper than everything, Tim. With Brunson being here. This is family stuff, man. Ain't no way he leaving. No way. I mean, Steph Curry, Steph Curry. We know who he is, but that's not happening, Tim. This is deep. The connection that Brunson has here. You know what I'm saying, Tim? Like, there's no way they make that deal. There's no way. This. You know that's like Leon trading his son. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how close this is. This is all family connected, man. You know what I'm saying? If you'd have said another player, cool, but for Brunson, no. Brunson is just this is his team, man. They've known that kid since the day he took his first breath. You know what I mean? This is how deep it goes. That's why I'm saying, Tim, that will never happen. This River said this is JB's team. Tim said, I don't want it to happen, but this league is funny like that. No, Tim, listen, agreed. Listen, Tim, look what the deal we just talked about, right? No one saw Luka for Anthony Davis. That's crazy, right? So yeah, 1,000% right. But what I'm saying is, this is a lot. This is deeper than basketball. Like, this is blood. This is like, you know what I mean? They brought this kid here for him to be doing what he's doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is his team. So anything that moves and shake, I'll put it like this. Who are the only people on this team that you would say was not moving? Brunson's not moving and Cat's not moving. I can see everybody else moving, but them two dudes are not moving. They're not moving. It's too connected, Tim. Remember, I told you guys a story how I told you Leon, World Wide West, and Towns, like all of them are tight. Towns pops, I'm talking about. They knew about Towns when he was young in Jersey. You understand what I'm saying? Then you know about Leon Rose and Rick Brunson, how that connection goes. And then Rick Brunson's connection to Tibbs, and then Leon's connection to Tibbs. This is them two cats. Brunson and Cat, they're not going anywhere. This is too embedded. You know what I'm saying? In blood. Like this is family stuff. Everybody else, I think there's no off limits with them dudes. Like Hart and Bridges and OG, like nah, like it's gonna be what it's gonna be. But them two dudes, nah, they've been breaking their neck trying to get Cat for the longest, man. Because of that connection. You know what I'm saying? They've watched Cat grow, man. They groomed him. They've been watching him. Same thing with Brunson. This girl says Josh ain't moving yet. Josh ain't moving off the strength of Brunson. See what I'm saying? So once again, it's all connected, right? So that he's not moving off the strength of Brunson. That was the first move they made after they got Brunson. They went and got his boy. That's all Brunson. That's all for him. That's all for the captain. So just think about that. You see what I'm saying? So they went and got Dante for who? For Brunson. Dante wasn't going anywhere, but they had to get Cat. That's why they did that. And believe it or not, they might be low-key trying to get Dante back over here. But Taz said, I don't think Hart is moving either. Everyone else is expendable. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is deep, man. Tim said it's official with the Dallas trade. Luka's definitely going to LA for AD. That's crazy, right? Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. No, yo, man, no one saw that coming. So with that being said, February 6th, right around the corner. Thursday's coming up, man. We're going to see some crazy moves. I'm telling you. This room says the only reason why Dante had to be moved was because Minnie wouldn't budge on him. Word to my mother, we wouldn't give up them Deuce instead of Minnie. Right. We would have gave up Deuce, but they didn't want Deuce. They wanted. Listen, man. This girl quiet as kept. They didn't want Randall, but they had to take him. They couldn't afford to pay Cat and Ant. They couldn't do it, so they had to make a decision. So that was it. They from what I hear, they wanted Dante more than they wanted Randall. This group said exactly they wanted Dante. I know, man, but you know what they're doing, right? You know what Dante doing, right? Dante tanking, man. He talking about his feet hurt. He lying. He lying, man. He telling stories over there. Because he want to come back. He want to come back to the Mecca. Alex, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through Rock with LV Live. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. But I appreciate you coming through rocking with me and my crew tonight. Tough loss on the boys, 128 to 112. Josh Hart, triple-double. Alex says AD was traded for Luka. Yeah, we saw that, man. We saw that. Big Taz says, but LV, I think that Mavs trade is too late. Big Taz, too late how? In what way? What you mean, Big Taz? Tim says, Dante for Deuce. What do you think of that trade? Oh, I'm doing that. I'm doing that, Tim, all day. I'm doing that all day, man. All day. But that's not going to happen. Dante's not going to be back. Oh, so late. Dante not going to be back for like maybe a year or so. Slimbark said it would be hilarious if Pelinka made the trade without Braun knowing about it. Yeah, yo, that's ill, right? That's ill. He says, I don't see them moving up, LV. What? He says they're currently the AC. That's what Dallas is right now? Dallas is the AC. Yo, with this move, they might move up, man. They might move up fast, too. It's a matchup problem, Big Task. It's a matchup problem. You know what I'm saying? It's a matchup problem with Davis. He's a problem, man. Because now you can put him at the 4. He don't really want to play the 5. He could play it, but I think he like playing the 4. Then you put Gafford at the 5, have them dudes out there, and PJ Washington at the 3. They're gonna be big, man. And they're gonna be a problem defensively. David Smith said, could this trade indicate that Braun told the Lakers he's retiring? Ooh. David Smith, that's a great question. That could be it. That could be it. You know, I think today was probably LeBron James' last game in the Garden. I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised. That's a great point. That's a really, really great point. Wow. All right, guys, listen, let me get up out of here. Listen. Tough loss to them boys. It's okay. It happens. Let's bounce back Monday night against the Rockets, who are probably going to be having everybody ready to go. So OG Anunoby definitely is going to be out. He won't be playing. So let's try to bounce back and get a win, man. The Rockets are legit. So let's try to come back, right? But listen, I'll be going live after the game. So please come through and check me out on Monday. Please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button for your boy, right? Also, too, if it's your first time coming through, please subscribe to the channel. And also, too, please leave comments because I do respond to comments. All right, tough loss on the boys, 128 to 112. I will be back Monday to discuss that Rockets game, so please come through. All right, people, listen, I'm LV Live, and that's my show, and I'm out of here, people.